Hey y'all, welcome back to my modern homestead. For those of you who are new here, my name is Janet. And for everyone, whether you're new or old, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. Today, I am going to work on some chicken sausage, some homemade chicken sausage, and I'm going to use 2 breasts. I weighed it, it's 1 pound. And this is chicken from our chickens that we grew and we processed. And normally when you think of a sausage, that sausage has a cure in it, either a celery salt cure or celery juice cure or a pink salt cure, but this sausage is not going to have any cure in it. I don't want, if it's pink salt, I don't want all that stuff. Even when we do breakfast sausages or whatever to put in the freezer, I don't use that pink salt. I just, something about it. But anyway, first thing we need to do is to grind up our chicken. Let me turn y'all around. So here on my counter, I have my KitchenAid, and I have the attachments for it to grind the sausage. Now this is great if you're using a small amount of meat, but we tried it on a big batch of 15 pounds of meat and fat, and oh, that was a nightmare. Don't do that. Get a better grinder. But for small batches, this is perfect. Now, I need to get this put together. I'm going to let you join me because until we did that sausage, I had never put one of these together, and maybe you're in that same boat. So let's get busy. Okay, so here are all the pieces we're going to use. This is the main part that will attach to the mixer. And then we have to put all this together to put in there and attach it to the mixer. First thing, this goes in here, and the square end is going to come out on that side. Just like that. This is the part that's going to attach where you put the attachments on the KitchenAid mixer. Next, we're going to attach the knife onto this little nub. There's a part that's square, and this just fits right over that. Next, you're going to use a grinding plate over the knife. Now, when you do meat, it's always best to start with the largest knife, or the largest plate that has the largest holes, I should say. The largest plate. Because they're both the same size, but the holes are different. Oops, I didn't realize I had this out. We don't need this part. It was just in the bag. All right, and then we take this ring and attach it over the plate. Now, I'm just making a breakfast sausage, so this large whole plate may be enough. I'm not worried about it being super fine, but if we need it finer, we will just run it through a second grind with the plate with the smaller holes. Okay, and at this point we're ready to attach it to the mixer. Okay, we're just going to unscrew this part, and this part will slide out. Ooh, that looks yucky. And then we'll put this on, put it flush. It'll slide out like so, make sure it's flush, and then we'll twist this to tighten it back down. Okay, don't use a wrench or anything, your hand's just fine. And I'm not super strong by any means. Alright, now we're ready. One thing I forgot, I always forget when we do sausage, it's very important for you to start with meat that is very cold or even partially frozen. Now, I had this all thawed out, but I stuck it back in the freezer to get it ready. So let's get it out, and we'll slice it up. As you can see, I went ahead and got my cutting board out. I have my bowl ready to catch the sausage when it comes through. So, all I'm going to do, you don't want to put a whole breast in there. It's best to take your meat and to slice it into long strips before you put it through. it will just run better. There we go. That's done. What we do at this point is turn the mixer onto speed 4. Then you're going to drop each strip of chicken down into the hopper. You can use the plunger to kind of help it along if you need to. Now just let this keep running till you don't see the chicken coming out anymore. When you see it slowing down, you can kind of scrape the plate. And if nothing else comes out, you know you're done. And I do say we're there. Ooh, that's better. That's very noisy. Look, y'all. Fresh ground chicken. Okay, y'all, so when you take the plunger out, there's going to be some chicken left. What I'm going to do is just chop this up really fine and throw it into the ground chicken. It won't take but just a second. Okay, there we go. Y'all, while I'm cleaning up, look at this. This is from washing jars that I had taken from my canner. Y'all, this is why you wash your jars after you can. Now, I've never had an extreme problem like that. I don't know why that did it, but maybe it's the water here. So anyway, I'm just going to take a second and just clean that up. It was nasty. I don't know what all that was. So that's done. Now I'm going to sanitize my counter and we'll be ready to go. Just in case y'all have never seen me use it, this is just my basic H and basic G. That's all I've used for 20-something years to clean my counters and to sanitize them. All right, here we go. We're ready to do this sausage. Okay, y'all ready to get this seasoned? We're going to put the same exact seasonings in this as we did when we made the Scotch eggs. So I need a teaspoon of thyme. Then I need 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. I don't have marjoram, so we're using oregano. We'll need a 1/2 teaspoon. Then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil. Then 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. This is homegrown rosemary that's been ground. 1/2 teaspoon of dried sage. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. This is powder. The garlic and the onion powder are optional, but I want them in there. Then we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Y'all. All we need to do now is mix it up. And yep, I'm going to use my hands, but I think I'm going to use a glove simply so I won't get it under my fingernails and just make it easier. Not only does it make it easier, but for some reason, this water here is drying my skin out terribly. And I washed my hands so much this morning. I just won't have to wash it again. Just squeeze and twist until it's all mixed up. Now, in a traditional sausage, you would add fat to it, but because I'm trying to make this friendly for my diet, my heart, and my health, I'm not adding any fat to it. I'm going to experiment to see if I can make patties with it. Just kind of cheat and make a sausage that's not really a sausage. But part of it, I'm also going to just grind it up. No, it's already ground up. Just cook it up like you would ground beef. And I'm going to use it in some breakfast bowls. So y'all don't go anywhere. I've got those coming. Okay, we're all mixed up. So I'm going to just half this the best I can. I'm not going to try to be exact. Now, with 1/2, I'm going to make a couple of patties. Okay, I have 4 patties. A little lopsided, huh? And then 1/2 pound of ground. And so we can keep this video on the shorter side, what I'm going to do for this one is just fry up the patties that we'll use to go with a boiled egg and fruit for breakfast. And then I'm going to do a separate video for the scramble bowls using just the bulk sausage. So let's get these fried up. Okay, let's get our cast iron on the stove. Just rinsed it out. Now, because we're using chicken with no sausage, I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil to this when it gets hot. Okay, let's add in some olive oil. Oops. Forgot this is a little skillet, not a big one. You could use avocado oil if you wish. Okay. Just let it cook for 2 or 3 minutes on that side and flip it over. Flip these over. They smell so good. Be careful when you're grabbing a handle of hot cast iron. If it's been on the eye very long, it'll be hot. This one's only warm. There we go. It'll be done in just a minute. Oh, they smell so good. I wish I could smell it. Okay, let's take up the sausage. Y'all just gonna have to come visit me. That way y'all can smell it. Ugh. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Y'all want to taste it? Oh my goodness. Let's taste it. Okay, so here we go. Let's cut into it. I want to focus. Well, anyway. I can do a diet or a healthy way of eating that includes the sausage. It is so good, y'all. I'm not just saying that, y'all, please. If you had to use a, what you call that thing? A food processor. Go grind up your chicken and make this sausage, y'all. Oh my goodness. And before this video's over, I have to tell you that my inspiration came from my very long time friend, Appy. She's been on Weight Watchers for quite a while, and she's lost 60 pounds. She made chicken sausage the other day, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to make my own homemade sausage and make it. Thank you, Appy. It is so good. You all, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. You know I love it when you come and spend time with me. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys.